Hey YouTube, it's Haley. This is going to be my 13-week update. I feel like I should start making these sooner. I'm going to be 14 weeks on Tuesday. Today's Sunday. I usually do them around the weekend time, the updates. I watched this other girl's vlogs on YouTube, and she had explained in one of her vlogs before something that like a lot of people confuse, like when you say like you are 13 weeks pregnant, so I'm 13 weeks and 5 days today, and so I'm actually in my 14th week of pregnancy, you know, and then on Tuesday when I'm 14 weeks I will have completed my 14th week. So technically I'm into my 14th week. This is my 13-week update. We won't get all confusing with that, but basically 13 weeks, 5 days today. And so first things first, round ligament pain. You know, they'll say that like you can start to feel like some stretching, like not cramps, but like on the sides, stretching, and it's just because like the uterus is stretching and everything is going on in there, and I've definitely been starting to feel that. I'll feel it mostly on my right side, and my doctor's isn't open on the weekend, so I actually had an ER visit last night just 'cause I wanted to make sure that everything was fine. I know, like, they'll say a lot of times, like, when you're a first-time parent, you're gonna, like, freak out a little bit more about things that you're not going to, maybe a second time around or something. And probably because I had the miscarriage before, I'm a little bit more on edge than I would be. So I just wanted to make sure everything was fine, so I went to the ER last night. And just because the pain that I was feeling was a little bit higher than I thought that I would expect it to be. And, nope, everything was fine. They did like blood work, they did an ultrasound, and everything was fine. They said it's probably just the stretching and everything. I may start to feel it on the other side, even though I've only felt it on this side. But everything was good, and it was so funny. The baby is like always moving, just like moving around, and what they did was they were just sitting there, and then they were opening and closing their mouth. You could see it sideways. They were like, and then they went like this. And they were like doing a thinking pose. The ultrasound tech was like, oh look, you have a thinker in there. It was pretty cute. And so that's what's been going on with round ligament pain. Tired. I'm like back and forth with tired, not tired. It depends on the day, you know. The other day I had work all day, and then I came home, picked Rob up from work, we went food shopping, I ran another errand. I came home, I was like exhausted, which, by the way, I've been saying I was going to make this video for like 4 days, and every day I'm just like, no, I'm too tired. But, you know, not too much napping, just like sometimes if I'm super tired, but I'm not like exhausted all the time. It just depends on what kind of day I've had. The other thing that I've been like thinking about a lot is I just want to know where me and Rob are going to be living around when the baby is born. You know, we live on base, at the base that we are stationed at right now, but Rob is actually due to get new orders soon. We're expecting them like around August, maybe in August, after August. Around then we're expecting to get the orders and see, are we staying at this base? Are we moving somewhere else? What's going on? We don't know. And so that's been driving me absolutely crazy because of the fact that if we are moving, we're not going to really be able to set up a nursery at all because we're going to be moving shortly after the baby's born. So it just kind of be like, do a pack and play until we move, and that would be kind of a bummer, you know. Like I already feel like I want to start setting things up, and so I just want to find out really soon. That way, if we do find out that we are staying here, I'm gonna go crazy and start, you know, setting up a nursery. I'm in our office right now. We're actually going to convert the office into the nursery if we're staying here, and just kind of move the computer stuff into the guest room because there's room for it. But I want to start doing that if I can. And then speaking of nursery stuff, I actually just got a whole bunch of nursery stuff, like a super good deal too. I posted pictures on our Facebook page of everything that we got, but really nice set, super good condition, and basically it has like everything. And I know that before we weren't gonna really go with the theme, and so like it is themed but not too much, you know, like the theme is alphabet, so it has you know, like white background with very colorful colors in it, which is what we were looking for in like blanket and like curtain kind of like decoration stuff. And then it just has letters of the alphabet, you know, all over it. And then animals to go with letters. So I have a couple of examples for you. I'm not going to show you every single item. If you want to see every item, I put the pictures on our Facebook page, but here's a couple of things. So I don't know if you could see this or not. My dogs are in front of me, so. Okay, so here's the hamper, and you know it has the flap that goes over, and it has ABC, and then, you know, letters and animals to match. And it's just the foldable one. And on the inside, you know, it has the removable mesh lining so that it's easy to take the laundry out. So that's the hamper that came with it. And then here is the lamp that came with it. Like, super good deal, you guys. I paid $50 for everything that I got from this lady in this set, and I feel like $50 wouldn't even pay for a quarter of everything that came with it. Here's the lamp. It has an elf and an E dream. And you know, the set kind of has a lot of this. You know, colorful stripes, and then it has a lot of white, and then letters. So, you'll have to go check those pictures out, because everything that we got is really cool. What else? I wanted to show you this. This, I thought was super cool. I keep telling you guys I'm going to make all these videos, and I am going to eventually, but soon I'm going to make a video about Airman's Attic, which is a place on Air Force bases that's like a thrift store, but people of certain ranks that live on the base are able to go there and shop for free. So it's basically a secondhand thrift store where people on base donate items, even people from off base donate items sometimes, and then you just get to go every week if you want and shop there. So it's pretty awesome. So I got this new pregnancy book there, and I thought that this was pretty cool. On a couple of pages for certain weeks, they show pictures of the baby up close that you can kind of see like what development looks like, but then they show a picture and they say what the actual size may look like about, you know. Everyone is different, but so this is pretty cool. This is what the book says your baby would look at about 11 weeks. See that? I'll hold it up like near me so that you can see like size visual, but look at it. So that's what they say like in the actual size of an 11-week baby about. So that's pretty cool. And they don't have them for every week, but just a couple of weeks. So then they also had one for 12 weeks. I wish I like had this to show you guys when I was 11 and 12 weeks, but so here's 12 weeks. Check that out. I mean, I feel like that's so big. I know it's little, but like, doesn't it feel like it's so big? So that's pretty cool. And I am about to be 14 weeks, so I am 2 weeks ahead of that. I wish there was another picture I could see actual size of 14 weeks. But there's not. And another thing recently, you know, I'll be laying there and I'll keep trying to feel. They say that you should be able to like, well, you can feel sometimes like the top of your uterus now because it's growing outside of the pelvic bone. And at my ultrasound that I got at the ER last night, she actually showed me like where the top of my pelvis is now, but uterus. But I don't know, I can't tell like if I'm feeling it or not really, and I don't want to like, because I'll just sit there forever like poking. I'm like, oh man, I'm irritating myself, and then like I'm just trying to feel it. I want to be able to feel it, and I wish that I could feel like, you know, movements, because I know that the baby's moving around so much because I can see it on the ultrasounds, but I know that will be not for a while. But so I'll always be trying to feel like where my uterus is because I like just want to be able to feel it, and I know that it's there, but I don't know, I can't feel it right now. And something that I'm really interested in getting is I want to get one of those home fetal heart Dopplers. I want to be able to like listen to the baby's heartbeat whenever I want, so that's something that I've been looking into. They're not super expensive, but you know, I'm just not wanting to like spend a whole bunch of money on one, so I've been like looking for one that's used, because you know, after people have had their baby, and if they're not planning to have a baby, they'll be sewing them a lot. So I'm looking for one of those, and hopefully I will get one. basically that's everything for this week. So it'll be 14 weeks on Tuesday, and hopefully I'll make that video sooner than I've been making the rest of them. Other videos that we uploaded, we went to the zoo recently, and we just stayed at home one day and we were giving our cats catnip, and it was pretty funny. So if you want to check out those videos, those are some other videos that we uploaded. But yeah, that's everything that's been going on right now, so I will update you next time. Bye!